Well, Carolina cannot defend a lead. It's just like you outplay Florida for 2 periods, and then like they just choked. Like I don't know what else to say. That could summarize the whole video. They played Florida and they played better than them most of the game, and then they choked. And it's like they stopped really trying for a short period of the game, and they got 2 goals, and then a fluke goal goes in, and then 3-on-3, anything had happened. But it's like you had the lead. Why did you stop playing? Why did you keep taking hooking penalties in the offensive zone when you have the lead? Just get to the other end and play defensive hockey. I mean, Jesus. This is probably going to be short because I'm angry and it's hard to break down the game. It's like I'll say this: when Carolina was winning the battles on the boards and on the blue line, where games are won and lost, and in the corners, they were winning the game. And then it wasn't even a sudden turn; it was gradual. Florida just gradually started outplaying Carolina, and it's frustrating because like it's frustrating because they were the better team tonight, and then they threw the game away. I can't even say like, oh, this is like I can't even use the same thing where I said with Florida, where the bounces didn't go their way because the bounces were going their way. They were creating the proper bounces to go their way, and then they stopped playing hockey, or they didn't even stop. They just started getting outplayed out of nowhere. It was, they were playing great defensively. They were getting their chances, Like I can't blame like Nedeljkovic let in a weak goal. It happens, but he made many strong saves, so I'm not going to blame Nedeljkovic for letting in a weak goal. You sub that in with the one he deflected off his helmet on Aaron Ekblad, and I'm not angry right now. Like it's like, oh, that's a fluke goal, but it's like, and then you kept getting yourself into penalty trouble. A lot of it was penalty trouble too. You keep giving a team power plays, especially on stick infractions. You're going to create penalties, and then Brett Pesce gets caught being lazy on the penalty. Like Brett Pesce was playing solid hockey all game. He got an assist tonight, and then he's doing that, like getting caught flat-footed on the penalty kill when teams are always looking for stretch passes. You're a great defenseman, Brett Pesce. Come on, I was even going to talk about how, and I'm still worth bringing up. My whole idea of trading Cassian for Pesce did not age well. That would have been a horrible trade, and I'm glad I'm not the GM of the Carolina Hurricanes. So it's just, like how can you like and then Brady Shea is being like not only gets beat initially, gets beat wide and and then stops skating when he has the zone. It's like these are great defensemen making mistakes that like you'd think Jake Bean would be making because he's new. And I don't get it. Like, what is it when Carolina has the lead, they decide to choke? It's like they play well except for when they have the lead. And normally I wouldn't be mad if they lost to a team that outplayed them. If Florida came in and outplayed Carolina, I mean, I'd probably be frustrated, but I wouldn't be mad because, you got outplayed, it happens. But it's like they choked the game away. They're lucky to get a point out of it because they got a they they got a goal, like they got a lucky power play, and Trocheck got a tip that felt good to see, and then they turn the puck over on a 3-on-3, and Huberdeau gets the goal. Like, who would I give a Hurricane of the game to? I'm gonna give it to the guy who didn't make a lot of mistakes out there. To me, he made some minor ones, but never made a big one, and I saw his defensive game coming back. I'll give it to Jacob Slavin, but. Yeah, this was a bad game to me because this was a game where strong effort in the beginning and then less effort at the end when they got content with the lead cost them the game. I this yeah, so I guess comment down below what you guys thought of the game. If you like the content I'm producing on the channel, hit like and subscribe. And don't worry, I'm not saying doom and gloom. They play Chicago back to back on Friday and Saturday. Let's get the W's there, and it's hockey. You're 9-3. Most, I think, even great teams can't win at a 3-to-1 ratio. So You just got to come back and fight tomorrow after a game like that, and that's the mark of a good team. If Carolina can come back and play Chicago, then beat them back to back, or even just get 3 points out of it, if they can come back strong on Friday, then that's the mark of a good team. But Carolina's really got to work on protecting leads in the future.